Hello, good people of YouTube and also maybe of Reddit if, I'm desperate. What is up? It is me, Mr. Mutant Jerry, and I'm bringing you a Wi-Fi LU or RU matchup if you're from Smoking. I had on Pokemon Online. It's a bit long, I'll acknowledge, but it was a very evenly matched battle. It just goes to show you what happens when you got two relatively skilled people that know what they're doing with their teams, the sort of fun matchups that can happen. But anyway, enough of that. Let's roll the footage. As we're gonna start the battle here, I'm gonna lead with my Steelix. She's gonna lead with their Mew Spirit. She gets the Calm Mind to boost their special attack and defense, and I choose to just get the rocks up. Goes for the Ice Beam, which does about 46%, and I do see that he's a Life Orb set, so that makes sense. I'm going to go for the Gyro Ball here, but instead I know I'm probably not going to take that second Ice Beam, so I choose to get my Mandibuzz out just so I can sort of taunt him and keep him from stacking up the Calm Minds. But he does hit the super effective Ice Beam. I probably shouldn't have gone with Mandibuzz, but, hindsight's 2020. So I'm going to take Cryojonal, I think is how it's pronounced, to take the Ice Beam. And I missed the Toxic here, which is a problem. But they go for the Psychic, does about half, I want to say, yeah. And so I'm just going to recover here and sort of pseudo stall, I guess would be a phrase to use. But I am going to get back to 100% here, and the taunt ends, which means they're going to Calm Mind again. And I do finally hit the Toxic, and so now I can just Toxic stall this Mew Spirit and sort of force him to do that and sack himself with his Life Orb. So ultimately this Mew Spirit is going down regardless. And he does send out his Scolipede next, which I should have switched out on as soon as I saw that Rock Slide. Or I could have also gone, because Scolipede is a bug type, I could have gone for the super effective Ice Beam. But no, I am going to go down to the second Rock Slide. I take an Earthquake with the Steelix, but he says, let me show you how it's done, and hits a critical hit on that Earthquake. See you later. And this Stantler was so annoying. It's almost annoying as fucking Whitney's milk tank from whatever gym she led. I'm gonna send out the Poliwrath here. Goes for the Confuse Ray, which is gonna, fucking Confuse Ray is fucking horrible. And I am also paralyzed, which means that hacks are us, basically. Here's the story of this, these next few rounds. He stomps, which of course, even if I didn't flinch, I'm confused and paralyzed, so I'm gonna have a fucking hard time putting off these attacks, or getting these attacks off, I should say. And, I'm finally not confused, but I still get para-haxed. What the fuck? What the fuck, Pokemon Online? Why do you hate me? But I do get the critical super effective Circle Throw, which is going to do about 60% and force her or him to switch out to his Minun. I do not want to take a Thunderbolt with my Poliwrath, so I just choose to take it to my Steelix, who I can sort of wear down the sleep counter on, and is also not going to be affected by that Thunderbolt. Brings their Stantler back out, and then gets the Reflect as it went down last turn. And now I am asleep and confused. But I do wake up this turn. I do not hit myself, so I just hit the Jar Ball, which only does about 8% with the Reflect up. So good wariness there to know that you're going to take the Gyro Ball from my Steelix. And the Stantler gonna stomp me here, which makes me flinch. So I got that on top of already being paralyzed and confused. And I hurt myself. How the fuck? I swear I was trying to fucking rest at this point. How do you hurt yourself trying to go to sleep? That is some impressive stupidity right there. And I stomp, and I fucking flinch, fucking course. Because, I get flinching when you're stomped. I don't get trying to fucking hurt, or fucking hurting yourself going to sleep. Christ. It's fucking... Like I said, hacks are us. It's the name of this video. Fuck. And so now I'm down to like 25%. They're gonna just get their Reflect up, and I'm gonna go into my rest. This is, of course, like most poly rats, in the RU or LU. It's a Rest Talker set, so I know I can maybe get a little lucky and hit the Circle Throw on the Rest Talk, which I do actually hit the Circle Throw on my first Rest Talk, which is lucky. But again, mine and I don't want to take a Thunderbolt from, so I'm just going to switch back out to my Steelix. And I believe it's the Minun or the Plus what's on the balloon. I forget. Oh well. She's going to get the Stantler out, or he, again. It doesn't really matter. By the way, I get why Gyro Ball's a physical move. Why is Earthquake a fucking physical move? Makes no sense. Whatever, I'm going to call my Steelix back, get my Poliwrath out, and so now I'm asleep getting confused. And I have no doubt that the Stantler's going to just stomp me, hope I flinch, hurt myself, or just go for the Circle Throw like I did there instead of going for the Rest Talk. Or Sleep Talk, I should say. And it's Sleep Talk, which gets me the rest. Good job. Thank you, Sleep Talk. And I Stomp, which I do wake up and my Confusion End, so I do get a bit of a break here. Unfortunately, I had already selected Sleep Talk there. And I'm going to get the, as it gets the screen up, the Reflect, I'm going to get the Circle Throw as it drags out the Minun again. But instead, this is an odd double switch because, you know, I had not expected her to throw right out to her Stantler. I'd expected the Thunderbolt, but I do go for the Earthquake, as I guess I figured she'd leave her Minun in against a poke that's known for using Earthquake. So yeah, bit of a misprediction there. And he's gonna Stomp, which is gonna make me flinch instead of, you know, hurting myself or paralyzed, so I guess it could be worse. I do rest though, and I get rid of that paralysis. Although I am still confused, and I believe I flinch here. Oh, no, I do hit the Scald off the Rest Talk, which would have been nice if I would have gotten a burn, but I guess it could be worse. Yeah, you know, although I do flinch there, so fucking, like I said, this is fucking more annoying than Whitney's Milk Tank. It's awful. But I do get the Circle Throw here because he doesn't make me flinch. And finally, it's not the Minun that's going to make me switch out. It's the Fracture. So I'm going to send in my Feraligatr, who gets dropped instantly with a critical Outrage. I guess I should have predicted that and thrown my Steelix, but even then, it still has 21% with the Life Orb. However, I get close to putting it down with the Earthquake, the Outrage. Of course, it's going to be not very effective, and the Fracture now confused. But I'm going to put him down with the Stab Gyro Ball. And the Stantler coming back out, and I'm just going to try to continue to chip away at this with the Circle Throw from my Poliwrath, is what I believe it is. It's not, it is Poliwrath. And I hurt myself in my confusion there, so good job. How do you fucking hurt yourself when you're trying to punch someone else? Like, I can understand if Pokemon used the wrong move, like, they didn't do what you told them to when they're confused, but hurting themselves is just impossible. So Stantler does come out here as I get intimidated, so for whatever reason I throw to the Steelix instead of leaving my Poliwrath in. Go fucking figure on that one. And I do chip away on the Earthquake, so she's down, or he, she, whatever, down to about 6% as I finally get that Stantler down with the Earthquake, which means the rest of this team is going to be hopefully pretty easy. And the Plusle is floating on an air balloon. However, of course, I am running the Edge Quake on this Plusle, or the Steelix, I should say, and it goes for the Hidden Power, which does about 41%, which is decent, but I'm going to just Gyro Ball to pop the balloon, and as they go for the Nasty Plot, instead of attacking, I am going to get the Earthquake to go into to force her into her last poke. And at this point, they bait, or he, she, whatever, I don't know, I'd never figured that out. They forfeited because they said that Minun only has Thunder Shock, which of course wouldn't do much against the Steelix that knows Earthquake. And yeah, that was actually a pretty good match. But like I said in the end, and also at the beginning of my last battle that I had, which was, I forget what it was, to be honest. But anyway, as soon as I start uploading this to the YouTubes, I'll be starting on that strategy series. I've already got my script written, and I just need to record the narration and edit together. But yeah, until next time, I am Mr. Mutant Jerry.